Hey, what's going, y'all? It is yours truly once again. As you can see out the lens of this phone, the weather is nice, right? Yeah, this is the time of the year for a lot of these family reunions. But, you know, you get your food together, the family together, and y'all start playing that song. That family reunion. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That song, that part. But what if I were to tell you that family reunions could actually be evil? And I know this is just all conceptual thinking right now, but there is some truth to a lot of what I'm about to say. And I know some people will be able to relate to what I'm saying. Here's the thing, me growing up, you know, being born and raised in St. Louis per se, I get around my family, all these people, we all gather, but I don't really know nobody. I just know that it's a lot of people, and it's all of us come together for this thing called a family reunion, right? But instead of a family reunion, what if I were to tell you that you should be trying to have a family union, not a family reunion? Let's talk about this. Now, I stumbled upon an article and it was cool. I'll have a link for that article in the comment section below. I thought the article was that cool that, I had to definitely do a video about this. And the article basically was titled 12 Reasons Why You Shouldn't Attend Your Family Reunion. So I ain't gonna read all of the article, but there are some cool points in this article that I thought I might at least mention. So, out of the 12 points, let me see. Her third point, the third point that's in this particular article, it says, I live less than such and such miles from many of my family members and never hear from them, never see them. So why should I travel to another city or state to bond with them once a year? So basically, this could mean that some of your family members do not live that far away from you, and yet you never hear from them. Never, ever, ever hear from them. And I can relate to this because, I'm not in St. Louis at this time. I'm not currently living in St. Louis at this time. But every time I had got a place of my own, nobody has ever thought to come see yours truly. Nobody has. And it's been this way ever since I've left the nest when I was a kid. Yeah, my family, they helped me to pack up to get to my college back, I don't know, around 2002. I went to the college and they all helped me to get there, right? And nobly they did. But nobody really ever came to see me. Now, not to really down talk my family, a lot of them probably just did not have the money. They just couldn't afford it. But see, I beg to differ on that because, we spend money on stuff all the time, right? But you mean you couldn't save up just a little bit of money to come visit yours truly? So, I've always made a way to try to see people, but nobody's ever made a way in my family to come see me. But now we got this thing called a family reunion. So now what I'm really getting out of this? Well, I brought up one point, but I'll leave that for y'all to really check out in the article. You can read the rest of these 12 points from this article. Let's get to some of my points. Okay, my point is, what if there's some bad blood in that family, especially if it's over the death of a family member, in regards to life insurance, things like that, or alimony or palimony, because palimony is different from alimony for those who didn't know that. But either way, it's all centered around money. So y'all just mad, right? But y'all got that on y'all mind upon attending a family reunion. So somebody gonna be fighting there, right? So, but in regards to this bad blood, it's really this thing that you'd rather it be just based on one person having the bad blood instead of half of the family having the bad blood when y'all meet for the family reunion, because at least it's just one person. Y'all can call that person out versus it be half of the family with bad blood. So it's going to be a bloodbath at the family reunion, right? It kind of seems that way, right? So, and that's not to say, you don't know who's in the wrong on which side, but overall families do choose sides, especially amongst the so-called black community. We so divided up, it's ridiculous. So, you got people who favor other people, and a lot of the ways we've split it up have been like interracially split up because we've went through two different towns, went to different cities and things like that. Job opportunities, religions, a lot of this has split up a lot of the so-called black families. Now, there are some black families that do have family unions and not family reunions. They function like other cultural families where when the family's getting together, they truly are getting together just to kick it for that day. This ain't no family reunion. We ain't just seen each other because we ain't seen each other in years, only to see each other and not work anything out. I mean, let's not have a family reunion for that. We can have a council for that. Let's go over to the house and we gonna talk. But especially amongst the so-called black family, they ain't no talking. Somebody gonna go out the house and pull something out the back of the trunk, if you know what I'm talking about. Grandma got a bat under the bed, right? Oh yeah. So it's just a few things I have in mind about this whole family reunion. I still want to talk about this. Someone trying to call me right now, but we not going to pay that no mind. We're going to keep rolling the camera feed. And somebody want to blow their horn? Really? Come on, man. I'm recording right now, baby. All right, anywho. But yeah, I guess I could bring up another point on this article. It just mentioned about I wasn't invited to the family reunion. That's another point from this article. I can relate to that, not being invited. Don't you know, what's the worst thing to do for a family gathering besides a family reunion? It's a funeral, right? Because especially amongst the so-called black community, that's the only time we really gather. It's either for a family reunion or it's for a funeral. But either way, you know what? We ain't come together to help each other. We ain't coming together to help each other out. We ain't coming together to see if you need something. We ain't really holding each other to any type of consoling type of situation. Like, we just there together and we gonna disappear just as we showed up. So that's the evils I see in a lot of these family reunions. You start to see a lot of these hidden hostilities, a lot of this hidden covetousness. Let's say an in-law and an outlaw, if you will. I said outlaw. But either way, you see the in-laws show up after someone's gotten married, or you see a prospective couple that's going to get married. You see some family members who are bitter about the situation. Maybe there was an affair that took place in that family, but you got these people showing up at the what? Family reunion. Don't be cooking them good rib. Don't be cooking that good rib or that potato salad or that lemonade. They might try to poison you at that family reunion now. Come on now. This stuff goes down at a family reunion now. You get out to your car after the family reunion is over with, that thing gonna be shot up. These things go on at the family reunion. So just a lot of stuff that happens. And so I avoid the family reunions for that reason. I'd rather have people just come to my crib. Another thing that's a problem to me, and this is also another side note besides the funeral that I brought up, another thing that is kind of evil to me in many ways is baby showers. Baby showers for what? I don't even call them baby showers. I call that Pookie and Ray Ray Day. That ain't no baby shower, shouty. That's Pookie and Ray Ray Day. You ain't even married to him, and you knocked up. You got all your people coming there for this baby shower, for this little housewarming or something like that. For you and the baby, you got knocked up with by Pookie and Ray Ray. Where Pookie and Ray Ray? Why he ain't there attending? So this is just my few discrepancies I had. Just all these things that, to me, I think is so played out. But hopefully y'all get the drift by now that things could be different. You don't have to do a family reunion. You can do a family union. It's all about keeping the union in the family. If I was a man trying to start a family right now, I'd be all about the family unit, the union, the unity. No reunion. What happened to us that made us split up, break apart? I understand people are going to do that, but let it not be so fractured, right? Let it not be so destitute. Let it not be like Humpty Dumpty falling off the wall and then you can't put it back together again after the fall, right? We don't want that in our family reunions, but yet we all living like the Humpty Dumpty, thinking that, nothing wrong with us though. You broke in pieces like Humpty Dumpty, and yet you think it's all hunky-dory. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Nah, there ain't nothing good about your situation in your family. Y'all gotta come together and y'all still separated and broken up. There's no true union even at that family reunion. Signing out.